Hey everyone, it's the Gadget Guru. This is gonna be like a deck breakdown of my counter gadget deck. Everyone keeps saying it's a horrible deck. It can't open good. You know, it's 60 cards. It's gotta have a horrible draw rate, etc. So I just want to kind of like kill all that trash talk about it. Show some of the opening hands. Why I think it's such a good deck for regionals. Stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I open with Widespread Ruin, Divine Wrath, Red Gadget, Widespread Ruin, Divine Wrath, Pot of Avarice. Now this is actually a pretty nice hand in my opinion because I can summon red, search for yellow, which I'll do right now. And then Divine Wrath can pretty much guarantee no effects, and Widespread says no attacking. So basically, I go ahead and set 2 and then pass to them. They're going to try and attack me 90% because whether they summon Cyber Dragon and go into Fortress, or whether they just play, I don't know, TKR or DCK, or summon Shura, or the 90% says they're going to attack, so I just activate Widespread Ruin, kill any attacking monster, draw. I draw Shrink, so now my hand is Shrink, Divine Wrath, Widespread Ruin, Yellow, Pot of Avarice. So summon yellow, search for green. I can attack them for 25 direct. Chances they'll deprison this early in the game or Mirror Force are kind of unlikely, just because they don't want to deprison or Mirror Force a gadget. Next turn, they probably will because they need to start getting in monsters, but for this turn I'll just set another Widespread Ruin and end. If you ask why I don't set Shrink, it's because Shrink is offensive and defensive. And I kind of like saving it for Stardust, because Stardust is a pain in the ass. So I'll just end there. This is actually pretty much a exact play out of a match I had earlier today. It was against a Flamvell cat build, and first turn he went summon Flamvell Fire Dog, attack. I widespread it. The next turn he went summon Flamvell Fire Dog, attacked again, and I Saku'd it. So this time, I've got the widespread instead. And even if he spaces this, and then say he attacks yellow with Fire Dog, activates the effect. Hello, Divine Wrath. It's just like, yeah, and I would discard Pot of Avarice because I won't be playing it for quite a few turns. And you're thinking, well, why would you discard Pot of Avarice from your hand? Well, think about it. I've got 3 of it, and it's actually not an essential card, honestly. I've got 9 gadgets to go through. I've already hit him with 2 of them direct, so I'm really not worried. So draw for turn, Book of Moon, summon green gadget, search for red gadget, attack him directly. Now this is where he'd probably flip up his deprison if he had it on green. So I'd lose green out of play, and he'd take 13 from red. I set Divine Wrath and set Book of Moon and end. He summons a lot of monsters. They have very low defense, so Book of Moon, just when they attack me, Book of Moon them. Flamvell Fire Dog, Shura, anything really has very low defense. So, Book of Moon is great. I draw Sakura to armor, so I summon red, search for yellow. It just keeps going on like this. It's just like more and more and more anti-meta tech. That's all it is. That's what I have right now. Shrink, Saku, and Divine Wrath. And they attack me, I kill them. They activate effects, I kill them. It really puts a lot of decks into a bad position that they don't want to be in, and they have to really, really play out of to win a game. So, regardless of the deck, game 1, they're going to have a tough time anyway. My deck is going to be sitting there going, no, I don't think so, buddy. You're going to have to play out of that, and you're going to have to play out it hard. So, even if I should lose game 1, I'm definitely going to make them earn that win. That's all I have to say. Lots and lots of anti-meta tech, but it opens up decently, just as you saw. That's a good hand in my opinion, because I had a lot of options. How you might have played it out might have been a little different, but you can't admit that wasn't a pretty damn good hand. So I'm going to do another one here. 5 and draw. Okay, so this opening hand, Dimensional Prison, Fossil Dime Pachycephalo, Smashing, Book of Moon, Giant Rat. Here I would go summon Fossil Dyna, set Dimensional Prison, and set Book of Moon. Now, this card right here it destroys decks. This card right here, if they're running Quick Draw Synchron or frogs or plants or anything like that, they pretty much scoop. Honestly, I've seen people, I play this card, they read this card, they scoop because it's so ridiculous. It kills their entire deck off in an instant. So really, this is an amazing opening hand for me because I got the Deep Prison with the Fossil Dyna. I love that. Starlight Road would have been nice, but seeing as I didn't get the Starlight Road, I'm not going to complain about it. Really, I think it'll be very hard for them to get over this because if they try and brain control it, I can Book a Moon it, and if they try and attack it, I can Deep Prison it, or Book a Moon their monster when they attack if it is low defense. But I can Deep Prison or whatever I want to. And, let's say they kill it. Let's say they do something completely random. Activate Cold Wave, summon a monster, attack it, okay? Let's say they do that. I'll draw. I draw another one. So they activate Cold Wave, so I'll set Giant Rat and just end turn. So they attack Giant Rat, I'll let it go. I'll search my deck for a green gadget, which will search a red gadget to my hand. So my hand now looks like this. Book, Smashing, Fossil, and... So, I draw for turn. Starlight Road. That's where it becomes beautiful, because Starlight Road is just amazingly broken for this deck. Because now I can totally just commit to the field and not have to worry about anything. I can go summon Fossil Dyna, set Starlight Road, set Book of Moon, set like 4 back rows and stuff. And if they activate Heavy, it's like, okay, Starlight Road, free Stardust, thank you. Yeah, I can't special because of Fossil Dyna, I know, but it still negates it, And if I didn't have Fossil Dyna, it's a free Stardust. So, and you're like, well, what about that? That conflicts, doesn't it? And really, I don't care. If I can't special and they can't special, I have 1 special summoning card in this entire deck, dude. 1 card, Starlight Road. I have 3 copies of it, so I have 3 cards. How many cards do they run? Like 20? Exactly. They have so many cards that depend on special summoning. If I don't get to special summon 1 monster, whoop-de-doo. But no, it's just, like I said, I'm just showing you opening hands. I'm showing you this deck can deal with meta decks very well. It's not a bad deck. It doesn't open up bad. I know what I'm doing with this deck. This deck is very good. And honestly, I think this is what I'm going to run at Regionals. Yeah, I like Machinas, okay? Yes, I do. I will admit it right now. Machinas are a fun deck. They're gay, they're broken, they're amazing. But all in all, Machinas just, I don't think they have enough defense to stop decks like Infernities and, Synchro Cat. Because I've actually played it a bit, and I don't have a lot of defense in that deck. So, I don't know. I honestly think I'm just going to run this because it has a lot more options and it can stop a lot more cards. And people are suggesting I run this. Changes I did. Shrinks. Shrink is an amazing card. I took out Horn of Heaven. Yeah, I admit tributing my own monster was getting annoying. For, tributing my own monster and then, having them just summon more monsters. Just like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to run Shrinks. So I took out my 3 Horn of Heaven. And that's about it. Like, the rest of the deck runs really solid. You got Bribe, Solemn, and Starlight Roads for all the negation power you can need. You got Saku, Widespread, and Dimensional Prison for no attacking. You got Book, Fissure, Smashing, Enemy Controller for controlling the field. You got Trag for just a beat stick or taking their monsters. Divine Wrath to control effects. Oppression to control special summons. Fossil Dyna to control special summons. Pot of Avarice to recycle monsters and draw more. It's just got a lot of options in it, and I like it because of that. I've showed you my side deck over and over. I'll just show it really quick. 3 DD Crow, 2 Noblemen, 3 Twister, 1 Space, 3 System Down, and 3 Prohibition. I've explained it over and over, so if you want to see it, go to a different video. But this is the deck I'm probably going to be running. Like I said, I'm still going to be playtesting this a lot. I'll let you guys know how it does. And until then, I'll just catch you later. Alright, bye.